In our women's matchup, it's the Eagles of Oklahoma Wesleyan against the Evangel Valor. The Eagle men are at the pretty much top of the world in NAIA basketball.
Yes, they sure are right now. And
here we go with the women's game, and Evangel, a team that averages 94.5 points per game. And the question is going to be, Jim, how can Oklahoma Wesleyan slow that pace tonight?
Well, they're definitely going to have to do it in the half-court offense to begin with, and not rebounding certainly isn't going to help.
Continuing what you left
well,
off.
She's done an amazing job, and the team has really stepped in. And
or a minute and a half in. And a step in and miss by Hamilton, but it's put right back in.
Yeah, 2 offensive rebounds for the Valor early on. Good sign. Not as a team. We got fairly close, but
Heaven Shockley with some power to the basket. She'll have the and one coming.
Well, early on, it certainly favors the pace of the Valor.
And Shockley, the steal and the run out, and she has 6 points in less than 3 minutes, and it's a timeout for Heidi Messer.
Catching kind of goes out the window there. Right there's another example of it.
Shockley with another hand on a pass, and now Evangel back down floor, and it's Dillard for 3. Just have to be worried about just getting the points on the board here at the moment. There is a score inside for Cassidy War. Babitier checks in off the Evangel bench. Finds Heaven Shockley again. A double spin. 360 times 2. She turns a 720 for her
there you go.
4th basket of the evening, and she has 8 points. And Evangel the steal, and the Valor can do nothing wrong right now. Still a minute so far for Evangel. At the top for 3. Talia Harris puts one in. Much needed points for the Eagles.
Yeah, definitely much needed. Got numbers if they can get the ball ahead.
The BDA to the basket.
And then Lydia is so good at sneaking through.
There's Cammie Jenkins off the bench for Evangel, and they get her loose underneath. From Batesville, Arkansas. Inside to Cameron Phoenix. But the Eagles are going to be playing catch-up here for a while. That will go down for Dillard. Jenkins got a hand on that. Eagle is down on the other end. We play on 5-on-4, and Babitier puts it in.
Valor are back off to the races.
And there's a score for Brooklyn Kirby. Babitier down the lane. She's got some athletic moves.
Yeah, she does. She is. You're right on. She's tremendously athletic. The way this game is set up here.
Steal. Yeah. And Hamilton to the basket, and she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, and it's like a shark feeding frenzy. You start smelling blood and get a couple of turnovers, but Alexander there with the 3, but you get a couple of turnovers, and it's just a shark feeding frenzy at that point.
Now 35 seconds left for Evangel. Great ball movement, and the pass to Cammie Jenkins. Ellison Merhoff checks in for the Valor to close out the quarter.
Nice recognition that time.
Out to Alexander, and another 3 is good, and she can make them. Jenkins and back out. On the baseline, there's a score for Brooklyn Kirby. Alexander. This 3 won't go. Follow underneath, and that's good for Laura. Oklahoma Wesleyan was 13-15 last year. The BDA just drills a 3.
3-point shot that you saw there.
Around and through for Camille War for her first 2. In for Alexander. And a quick turn and score for Alexander. She has 8 points.
Again, the depth of Evangel is immense.
From the corner, there's Montgomery again with 8 points. Out to the edge for Phoenix, and up and around and through the lane and down. A miss there. Gilmore climbs up for the rebound and goes right back in. And they'll get one in the air from War that's no good. And at the half, Evangel with the lead over Oklahoma Wesleyan, 52-24. Run the show and now get Oklahoma Wesleyan into its offense. Alexander with a score to get to double digits now with 10. And to the basket, the step and the spin, but the miss by Ali Kamis. Another chance that didn't hit anything, and now that one goes in for McCarty.
Drive and create, drive and create. McCarty.
So a 5 o'clock start for Friday.
That's a nice pass by Dillard. Job of recreating position.
And on the other end, Camille War. Before we started here this evening, and they're talking about moving to Monday now. They didn't think they could get everything ready for Friday, but talking about pushing back to Monday for this crazy amount of snow that could be coming to whatever parts of the Midwest. Had to just bounce it off of Cassidy, and she was ready for it. Quick stop there, and Hamilton puts it down. And Evangel will regroup. Hamilton cuts through.
Yeah.
And kind of a tough game for Talia Harris. Single three-point basket so far. Inside, perfection to Brooklyn Kirby.
Pass, pass. Kirby hard to the rim, nice cut.
So now Emma Mullings is back out there. She'll look at three. Offensive board, back in for McCarty. Front rim by Harris.
Oh, he may have a little look to Bibidia. No, didn't materialize.
But it is a 2 for Brooklyn Kirby.
Yeah, nice stop and pop by Kirby.
All the way down. That's put in nicely by Sofia Regalado.
Yeah.
There to bring it in. Underneath, there's Jenkins, back to her, and in. Second personal on.
Nice out of bounds play for Mearhall.
The top teams in America, some great games in the Bass Pro Tournament of Champions last week.
It just.
Jenkins now with 8 points. To the basket, the scoop up by Phoenix for the score. He hasn't made a 3 this year. 0 for 1. He'll get it underneath for 2.
And you know, it's just good to get players that aren't that healthy back in and feeling a little better though. Yeah, nice swarm defensively. Hands off. Okay. You hit it. You hit it at the 3-second mark, but
foul line. Phoenix again. That one stays out. Camille War has the putback.
Off a dribble.
Montgomery for 3.
Yeah, you did again. At least a little bit of room. There we go. Get in there.
Under 3 minutes to go. Some more subs at the table, and Regalado puts one down. Inside, May Gilmore, and she works close and puts it down.
It's a big one for the Lady Valors. It's for Sterling. Sterling's a new coach, but it'll be a big ball game.
Montgomery feeling it. That's 14 tonight for Evan Montgomery. And Evangel can dribble this one out and take home an 87-50 win. Evangel scored 35 points in the first quarter and never looked back. The Valor win going away to improve to 16-1 for the year, 13-0 in the KCAC. They win their 15th consecutive game. And Oklahoma Wesleyan now 7-12 and 2-11.